control.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has
Down the
really
hole.
grown.
Oh. Come on. Come on.
From
Come on.
inside the 10, here he comes.
Sit down like a
Not
good
a
boy.
lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Complete to start this drive. And good coverage by the defense. Just
Smell
a
of
short
aggression
gain.
is the best.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air,
Come on.
it's
Come on.
Rayner.
Come on. Come on.
Grabbed
Boy.
over the middle, it's Rucker. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
No need to get too cute there or overly creative. Just push the ball forward and get the first down.
I completely agree. I hate when people get creative.
Boy, ran
Just
through a
easy money,
tunnel.
downhill, run the QB, get the first down.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
From the gun.
Hey, hey, hey,
Give
hey,
on
hey.
the inside.
Oh, get the ball, get the ball.
Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football
It's a mass
back.
murder in Arkansas State right now.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum.
Oh, yeah, you know
and
one of
help
your
you win a
cousins came
football
across
game
my
because that
offenses.
hit is what caused that fumble.
No reason to be in a big rush.
Your,
They have
your
some
cousin
time here
Alex
late in the
came
half.
across my friends.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd
Let's
down.
go. Let's go.
Off the play fake.
Attaboy.
Showing
Yeah,
the
buddy.
arm strength to the left.
Get out of my face
Makes
with
the
that
grab
shit.
deep. And he'll run it into the end zone.
Yo, sis, next time you post some crazy
Touchdown,
shit on
Tigers.
Instagram, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing to be able to throw the football, Jesse.
You know I gotta
and
mess
hit a
with
guy
you.
in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Yeah. To the hell. Send him, man.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the
Talking about
23.
me.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. I'm sure the offense happy with that free 5 yards. Now it's 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line. It's Rucker. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry up. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. Makes the catch. It's Ncaa. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on 2nd and short, no tight formation here. 3 receivers left. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Ncaa. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Ncaa. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Just a short pass to the tight end. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cross. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Back to throw. It's Rayner. Snagged in the middle. It's Burris. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'll immediately call timeout.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Going right down the boulevard. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete to the left. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. Memphis ready to kick it deep and get the 2nd half going. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. What could go wrong did in the 1st half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the 1st half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive again.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is the time to go out and do it.
There he goes. for a first set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Card in the backfield. It's Burris. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ncaa. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Catch in the middle. It's Rucker. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Lewis wants to pass. It's complete. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it.
Yeah, and just break that extra tackle, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, just nowhere to go there. And it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it. So he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better.
Ridiculous.
You're already down huge.
I went to
Listen,
the
this
store to go get
offense
a
can't
drink,
protect
right?
this quarterback.
You know how
They
much
don't
the
do
candy
anything
bar
right
now?
now.
$2.
This defense
I know,
has had
I
their
see.
number all game long.
That's ridiculous. For that, you go to the dollar store, go get two.
And the Red
You can
Wolves
tell
will
them,
bring
right,
the punt
you can
team
get
onto the
50
field.
50.
They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense